I'm out and about. I'm at the Wet Sleddale, a very infrequently visited part of what would be, I guess, the Northern Lakes. I'm off up onto them crags over there. See if I can find somewhere to pitch my tent. I've just stopped at the end of the reservoir, and up on the hill over there, the white building is Sleddale Grange. Now, Sleddale Grange was made famous because they filmed a film there. A film called With Nail and I, which I watched a long time ago, but it didn't excite me. One of the actors has recently been on TV. He got nominated for an Oscar. I don't know if he won it. Anyway, that's Sleddale Grange. I think last time I came up here it was empty. It was for sale last time I came up here. Well, that was 15 years ago. So, also up here somewhere is a bothy. So hopefully I'll find that and have a look round. I'm almost where I wanted to be. I did my usual zigzag route. It's now 9:15, so not far enough. I can see Kidsty Pike over there, Swindale Valley. The crags I want to be on are about a kilometre over there, but I'm gonna stop here. Like I say, I took my normal zigzag route. I'm a little bit like the sat nav in my car. I have a tendency to go left and end up a bit off course. I've traipsed across some open ground. Dog's lost her collar, so I'll have to go back and get that in the morning. Found a nice level spot with some rocks here where I can set up my stove, a bit sheltered, get the tent up, get some dinner on. There's no stream where I can put my beer to cool down, so I'll be on warm beer probably. But it's splendid isolation up here. Watch some bugger come round bloody corner now. Splendid isolation on these moors. See for miles and miles and miles. Not a soul, not even a sheep. Just me and the dog. The wood I've brought is a bit too big. So put it down a bit. So I can get it in the stove. All the fun of the fair. Tougher than it looks. Couple of restrainers. Light a fire out, set the fire to the fells. Won't be very popular. Camping with me is always a bit of a disaster. try, you don't know. That'll promptly go out now. I'll have to make some. You see that? Few more over here. Don't like it. Hello. Come on, Nelly, get going. We have no night. We have no bloody night. Big break. Gotta smash it on this rock. Try and smash it. Alright. Perfect. Gas now. I'm having mashed potatoes and sausages, so I'll do the mash first. Water on to boil. I can do it without it bloody falling over. If it falls over, we've had it. I'll keep a good eye on that. Mashed potato. Somewhere, I hope. I got some butter. Yep, there it is. Coming through from the great beyond. A new one. Look. Yes, I sent my position off to my buddy, so when I get bother, he'll come and get me. You've had your dinner. You've had your bloody dinner, fart face. What the hell? Ow, good. Be good. Sticky to. Not sticks time. It's time. Now go away. This is supposed to be stealth camping, but you know, sending smoke signals up. That's more than 20 a day. A bit more. Set fire to my down jacket. Nice that. Butter, salt, pork sausages, or spices, Cumberland sausages. In the right place for them. Nice. mash, instant mash, mixed with cheese sauce mix. It's bubbling away too. That's going to go all over the bloody floor, isn't it? I think. A bit like mixing wallpaper paste, really. Until you hang your paper. Into there goes the butter and the salt. Pop. Put the lid onto there, get some more wood on the fire. I think I'm going to see this. Happening in the sizzle steaks. Oof, hell. Come here. Tidiest kitchen you've ever seen, I doubt it. Everything's spread all over the fell side. I'll be glad to get to my bed tonight. Busy day. Took the dog to the vets. Went to see my granddad. Went to see my dad and me. Went to the hospital. Saw my nurse. And I drove up here. Zigzagged across the fells aimlessly. Right, well, you've got sausages. Sausages are nearly ready. Bubbling away nicely. Smoke's died down a bit. Don't want to get too adventurous and really spill them all. Something fascinating about a fire. Get a bit more wood on. Going down. Still quite mild. End of April. Yeah, you wash your collar. Can you remember where you left it? Oh, you're getting all rubby-dubby now because you want a sausage. Yeah, getting all rubby-dubby now. Yeah, want a sausage. It's nice and warm in there. Only going to go at 10. Oh, I see. You're all rubby-dubby, don't you? But bloody sausages are not bloody menu. Right? And otherwise, it's bloody ignoring me. Where to get up? Flames. The flames. Mashed potatoes. Also a bit. There. You certainly couldn't do this in the bloody porch of the tent. You have no bloody tent left. The beauty of gas, you can use it in your porch. You got a sore eye, mate. Oh, sore eye. Come on, get going. Get a bit of flame. I know, I haven't forgot you, don't worry. Right, get off that. Right. The monkey. Move, 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 move. Give me a sausage. Give me a sausage. Give me a sausage. Give me a sausage. Very marvellous. Want a sausage? Good. Let's let it cool down a bit, mate. Not too bad. I think. Mashed potatoes a stir. Right. Just have 3 to start with. Get off. Just have 3 to start with, Millie, shall we? Where's my knife? Get out of it. Very cooked. Not bad. Not too bad. Dogs are enjoying them. That's potatoes are lovely. Very nice. Very nice. Put that down as a success. The park is just disappearing in the gloom now. That's the only Lakeland peak I can identify with any certainty. Oh yeah. I can have a stab at Crinkle Crags from right angle. And I can usually bullshit the way into identifying Sleddale pipe. And after that, there's a complete mystery, which is a surprise really, because I've walked the top of every single one of them. More than once. Not nice. Not bad. Secret with the mashed potato is to bring plenty of butter and salt. It tastes lovely. No, you can't lick the pan. Not on camera anyway. People think I'm a bloody lunatic. Right. Put the pan up there. No, you stay away from that pan, you. Stay away. Hey, you've had 2 sausages. You can't have 3. Oh. Can't beat it, can you? It's hard work carrying it all up the hill, but it's worth it when you get here. Yep. There it is. The lake was telling me, didn't I? Oh, you've had enough now, mate. I'm on a diet. Hey now, calm down. Hey, how are you playing that? Come here. Look. Millie. Behave. Good girl. Oh, like one last piece and that's it. It never even touched the sides that when it went down, did it? Huh? Yes. You can just see the lights of Penrith coming on. No. Finished. The little village of Shap. Hey! What the hell? Why were you playing that? There. Well, that was good that. It was very good. Fire's still quite warm. Keep my hands warm. I'm not going to make a brew. I don't think. Make a brew or not. No, I'll have a beer. I'll have a beer and a swig of water. Very nice. Wonder what the rest of the world's doing tonight. That's it, now I've eaten me out of house and home. Who would have a dog? Who would have a dog? Well, that's the dinner stuff all put away nicely. I had a little wander round to the cairn, had a look down into Sleddale Valley. Not much happening down there tonight. Cleaned all the pans and the plates, so they'll be alright for the morning. I've just been watching a video on YouTube, and then mysteriously the signal's just completely disappeared. I don't know. Don't know how it works that. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's not. Can't weigh it up, it must blow around in the breeze. It's dead calm. Can't hear a thing outside apart from the occasional grouse calling. He'll be hunkered down in the heather somewhere, hoping Mr. Fox doesn't get him. It's unusual not to be able to hear traffic noise. We're probably, I don't know, 2.5 miles from the M6. Usually you can hear it. But not today. Can't hear a thing. It's lovely. I've got a pint of beer over there, untouched. I'm not going to drink it now. Carried it all the way up this bloody hill, now I'm not going to drink it. They say you should have one night a week alcohol free, so may as well be tonight. As any other night. Oh yeah. It's 10 degrees. 10 degrees centigrade. I've got no socks on. I've got my pyjamas on. This sleeping bag is... it's lost its loft. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's lost its loft completely. I'll take it to the laundrette and give it a good spin in the dryer. Put a couple of tennis balls in. Ugh. I was watching some guy on YouTube. He had a synthetic sleeping bag. He reckoned it was alright. I don't think synthetic loses its loft the same as feathers. It would be alright for summer. Because I always wear something in bed anyway, so keep the tent flap closed and I might have a look at one I had. I've just got a text from the wife. She's in Kilkenny and I'm on the Shap Fells. She's in a nice hotel. I'm in a 25-year-old tent with a dog that's wrapped up in my down jacket. I've had to move my sleeping bag to the other side of the tent because there's a bloody rock sticking up right in the middle. I didn't notice that. And I woke up with backache. Hopefully I won't slide across onto it later. Right, I'm gonna go sleep. See you in the morning. Well, good morning. I had a good night's sleep. Nice and warm. No wind last night. But it did start raining at some stage. And it's been raining ever since. It's going to make it a bit wet underfoot. But I've got some waterproof socks. So I'll be alright. I didn't bring anything for breakfast. Just had a glass of water. Be back at the car in an hour and a half. Gotta go and try and find the dog's collar somewhere. Otherwise you'll be getting lost and nobody better know where you come from. So it's going to be a bit of a... I'm going to have to get a bit organised. Try and pack everything away and just leave the tent outer till last. And try and keep everything dry. Although I get home I can always dry it when I get home. I've got a waterproof jacket, I've got waterproof trousers, I've got a waterproof dog. Should be alright. See you in a bit. I have an equipment failure to report. My inflatable pillow, my nature hike inflatable pillow has got a leak somewhere. It's not completely deflated, but it has gone down. I don't think it was very expensive. Probably just get a new one. It has. I've had another equipment failure. This time it's my Sea to Summit 13 litre waterproof bag. And if you follow my hand you'll see. It's come apart there. My fingers are sticking out. Yeah, Sea to Summit 13 litre waterproof bag. It's come apart. So that's another equipment failure. I have to admit I've had it for 6 years, so hasn't been too bad. So it's been an equipment failure trip as this. Right, that's me all packed away. Bit of a dry patch there where my tent's been. Quite a big dry patch. Oh. I've put the grass that I tore up back over the fireplace. So come away, Millie, you're blocking the fire. Come here. So you can't really soon recover, will that? I don't suppose anybody will see it. Right. One final check round the campsite. Make sure I haven't left anything. Nope. It's always as well to check. That's it. Right, now then. Let's have a look. That's the direction we're heading in. Back over there. It's about an hour and a half to the car. We're going to go and find the dog's collar now. I expect it came off. When you were trying to get underneath that fence, isn't it? I think all this land up here is owned by Northwest Water. I haven't seen any sheep, so it's probably a catchment area, I guess, for the water, for the reservoir at the bottom. They come along, Northwest Water come along and they put fences everywhere. There's no barbed wire on them, so you can soon climb over. But certainly no farmer could afford to put all these bloody fences up. No way. Right. Oh. Right, go and find the dog's lead, the dog's collar. Where we are now in Shap is the northern end of the Lake District, and from just further north from here it starts turning into the Pennines, and you can tell we're turning into the Pennines because we're coming across these peat hags, which as you get further along the Pennines these become almost bloody impossible to get across. But it's just starting here, changing from the mountains of the Lake District to the moors of the Pennines. This is just where it starts. I'm back on the path now after a little bit of electronic assistance, and I'll just show you. Oh, that's Wet Sleddale Reservoir. The house in the foreground is Sleddale something or other, what's it called? It's where they filmed With Nail and I. Sleddale Grange. I'm on a very nice grassy path, which is a bit of a rarity for me really, but go along here for another couple of 100 metres, turn left, follow the track all the way down. So it's been a good trip really. I didn't find the dog's collar, so I expect in a couple of 100 years time some archaeologists will find it, and when they date it they'll say, well, this is probably early 21st century. It's written in English, so it's probably early 21st century because the United Kingdom changed to Urdu in the 22nd century, so we can date it pretty accurately. What these numbers are, there's a 12-digit number, we don't know, we've no idea what that is, some sort of code probably. No, that's about all we know really. We're just approaching Sleddale Grange. I was here about 15 years ago and it was for sale. Looks like it's had some work done to it recently. There's a sign on the gate, we'll go and read that. See what it says. It says, Alright, a conservationist architect. Oh, look, shall we? Come on, have a quick look. Here you go. I do hope I'm not disturbing anybody. Like I might be. Got gas bottles. And there we are. Sleddale Grange. Doesn't look like anybody lives here. Wow. Been renovated to its former glory. 2012.
Continue 300 meters.
Yeah, I will do. 2012. I was here in 2003. So it's had this work done to it since then. Very pretty. Oh, a sign in the window. Sleddale Hall. Alright, not Sleddale Grange. Should you wish to see inside the house, please contact Tim. Withnail and I is screened in the courtyard annually. The event is run by Eden Arts. If you'd like to purchase tickets, you will need to subscribe. Wow. Okay. Stunning. You can see. Looks like work in progress. Right, well, we're back at the car. Dog's been fed. He's happy. Kettle's on. Cup of tea. Now we get going. Somebody motorhome in there. Looks like they're having a lie-in. Usual fast food rubbish strewn all over the floor. That's the road out of here. Well, would I recommend Wet Sleddale? Well, certainly other places I'd recommend before it. But if you're looking for a bit of solitude, and I guess it's alright. Parking spots reasonable. Paths, when you find them, are alright. Navigating up here is difficult for me. The maps show lots of public footpaths, but it's so little trodden. You just can't find them on the ground. Well, at least I can't find them. So I had to resort to a bit of electronic help. I use an app called Mappy.cz. MAPY.cz. It finds your position on the map. You click on the position you want to go to. Click on walking route, click on navigate, and it actually took me to the nearest path, well, the nearest correct path. And then I followed it all the way down for 2.5 kilometres. So it certainly works. Certainly beats traipsing across bloody open ground. So that's it. Cup of tea now, and I'll be off. See you later.